What's going on? Adrian Fedkiw, Mike Owens. We're back. We were at training camp practice, so we got a little bite to eat. We're here at Xfinity Live right now, enjoying the pageantry.
We just had our post-practice meal, and let me say,
dude, you got this pretzel. You got this $15 pretzel that was the size of your head.
Pretty much.
Actually, it was bigger than your head.
She warned me that the pretzel was going to be large. Yes, we're going to be sharing this pretzel with anyone, and well, she was right. It was probably the biggest pretzel that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was huge. It really was. So, training camp practice news and notes from today. What did you think? I thought the one guy that stood out among the defensive backs was Jalen Mills.
I have to agree with that. I think that that's big too, because Jalen Mills is the guy that he really needs to step up, because obviously he's going to be that top corner there with the Eagles this year, and it's a big role for him to fill, considering that, you know, for a guy that was a late round pick, he did play in the SEC, so, you know, that usually helps coming to the NFL, especially on defense. But, you know, last year there was signs of, you know, him showing those rookie struggles. But it seems like so far this year, especially today, it seems like he's definitely improved. And I think I said to you at one point, you know, at least it looks like he knows what he's doing. And that's really the key there. As long as he, you know, he knows where he needs to be, and he was making some plays. And, you know, we kind of talked about this yesterday, but he's not lacking the confidence.
Oh, so, he definitely doesn't lack the confidence.
But, yeah, as far as the defense goes, he was a guy that really stood out. As far as the other cornerbacks go, I'll let you touch upon C.J. Smith. He's a guy you kind of talked about these before.
Yeah. I kept my eye on C.J. Smith today. Didn't really see him get beat. Now, going back to Mills had the play of the day also. So, well, granted, it was underthrown, so he was beaten by a step by Torrey Smith, but adjusted to the underthrow. They fought for the catch, and Jalen Mills came down with it. So you had that. Another play that was noteworthy was you had C.J. Smith going up against Agholor. Agholor had him by just a step, and he dropped the football.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it was on the offensive side of the ball, Agholor, kind of one of the stars. And it's funny.
Actually, Agholor actually looked really good today.
He did, and he's one of the guys that, you know, you see these reports, you know, from Twitter, the guys that go to practice every day, and they've been saying, oh, Agholor looks good, he looks good, and I didn't buy it until I was here today.
I saw it, I still don't buy it.
I don't buy it either, not until it actually happens in the game, but from watching him practice, you know, in the last year, there's a huge difference. He actually he's playing with confidence, I'll say.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing. Last year there was no confidence. It looked like he was lost. But I think you know, we talked about that one drop. I think that's the only thing he dropped all day. But
he had some really nice catches too.
Yeah,
where he extended his hands.
Just good routes, everything. But, you know, like we said, this is one of those things where people better not, you know, hop on this training again, because
I could care less what he did today.
Yeah,
I really don't care, you know.
And even if he goes out and tears it up in the preseason, this is going to be one of those things where he's going to have to do it big time when the real games start, in order for him to get people back on his bandwagon.
Yeah. Now I'm curious to get your thoughts on this, because, you know, they listed Agholor as the guy in the slot, right? Now, I still think Jordan Matthews is the slot guy. The way I read into this, they're putting a little bit of pressure on Agholor, naming him the guy. So obviously when you get a little bit of pressure on Agholor, he tends to crumble. So I see this more as a way to see how he handles it, more than he's actually going to get the slot over Matthews.
Oh, yeah. No,
that's the way I view that.
I definitely don't think that Agholor is ready to get that starting role yet. It's definitely still Jordan Matthews' spot there. Agholor, like we said, looks good. You know, this is only training camp, though.
Yeah.
Let's wait till the real games come. And, you know, honestly, with the Agholor, I mean, it's at the point where even if he can just get down the field, use his speed a little bit, you know, get some long balls, maybe that's all we can ask for, because I'm not expecting much.
Yeah, me neither. Obviously not. You know who caught a ball today? Shelton Gibson caught a football.
He did. Probably one of the best catches of the day.
He had the best catch of the day.
Yeah.
He did.
He's actually a guy that did look good today.
Yeah.
He's had shaky camp, but he's definitely, I don't think he's ready yet for, you know, real games, I'll say. I think that he's probably looking at the practice squad to start.
You know who didn't look good today? They call him P-Rob.
Oh, yeah, Patrick Robinson.
And now I know, now I get it. Because when you say P-Rob, it's Prob, and now the Eagles, they have huge problems in the secondary at cornerback. This guy got burned.
Yeah, well,
by, who was it, Smith that beat him pretty bad? Was it Smith?
Pretty much all the wide receivers burned him today. No, it's not looking good.
He looks like the worst one on the cornerbacks.
He does. He really does. And that's not good, because Eagles obviously brought him in here to hopefully be fighting for a starting job, but he might be fighting just to make another team.
I don't even know if he's going to make the team.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to make the team, the way it's looking right now.
He probably won't. I mean, the way he's playing out here in training camp, he shouldn't make the team. There's other cornerbacks that they have are playing better, and really, when you look at the cornerback position with the Eagles right now, they're really they're going young, obviously. That's what they're looking to do. So I think that if Patrick Robinson, you know, if he's not up to par, he's a veteran guy. Why would you keep him when he's probably only going to be here 1 year anyway, when you can get guys like C.J. Smith in there, Aaron Grimes, who are younger guys?
I completely agree.
So I think that Patrick Robinson better watch out. But Blunt is Blunt. I mean, you don't need to see much from him. I mean, you see signs of it in practice. He's just that. He's a big guy. We haven't had
it's hard to keep an eye on everything during practice. That's why I kept mostly my eye on the secondary, the cornerbacks, seeing them go up against the
running backs
wide receivers.
Don't do much anyway.
Yeah. We didn't really. We saw Sproles return some kicks. Pumphrey returned some kicks. They had this one play where they had Pumphrey on the jet sweep. So I can see this being some fake jet sweep action, have him run out into the flats and stuff. So,
he was.
Blunt was there today.
Personal reasons, not sure what they were, but he was there today.
He was there today.
The other guy that was there, Alshon Jeffrey,
took some reps.
He was limited. Yeah. He did a lot of the individual drills, just catching some passes and stuff. But once they got into the 7-on-7s and 11-on-11, he didn't participate in that. I saw enough from him just from the individual drills. What really I took away from seeing Jeffrey in person is just the way that he catches the ball with such ease. It's like he doesn't even have to try. And watching all the receivers that we've had since T.O., he's definitely the most comparable to him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Hicks was out there. I saw that comment there. But hey, like I was saying, I was keeping my eye on a lot of the cornerbacks and the wide receivers, so I wasn't really looking at a lot of those other things per se. Plus, we were in section 105, so you had like the field broken up into two kind of sections, and we're on the right-hand side. But we got to see the offense, not the defense.
Yeah, we definitely saw more of the offense side of the ball. And it's kind of, especially with linebackers and in the defensive line, it's really hard to judge unless you or get it like have someone actually taping the practice and you can go back and look at the film.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, what else did we see today?
Well, if you want me to briefly touch on Wentz, but Wentz, he had some throws here and there that were off, but besides that, he's on the money, really.
That release does look quicker.
Yeah.
It does in live action. It does look quicker.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's I didn't think he was like the most accurate today, but it really doesn't matter either. It's it's whatever.
And when he's going to be throwing out Sean Jeffrey, he's not going to have to be.
He doesn't have to be accurate. Yeah, with his catch radius for sure. All right, I think that's about it. We pretty much touched on everything.
One last thing, there was a kind of a little bit of a, well, not really a scare.
Oh, we had a little Ertz injury.
Ertz, yeah, there's always this Ertz injury that you have to watch out for now. I guess it looked like his head, maybe it was kind of a
he came back though.
He did come back. It was kind of a weird collision that toward the Cowboys, screw Jerry Jones. But yeah, so Ertz did come back. Looked like he's gonna be all right, but something to keep an eye on.
Yeah. So other than that, that was pretty much it from today's practice. Rasul Douglas, I thought didn't look that good from what I saw. He had an interception, but it was because of an overthrow.
And if Patrick Robinson doesn't pan out, that's where the Eagles run into trouble, because you're going to have to play guys like Rasul Douglas, who may be, a solid number 2 or number 3 guy in the future, but as of this season, I don't think he's ready to jump into that role. Yeah. So that's the issue if you get Robinson, if he's not ready to get out there and play.
That's why I keep saying C.J. Smith, Aaron Grimes.
Well, the good thing about the preseason is we're going to see a lot of them.
Oh yeah. So, no, not another year of shit corners. Yeah, it might happen, unfortunately. But next year. Next year, things are looking promising.
Yep. The whole thing, it's not going to take shape until you get Sidney Jones out there.
Oh no! There go the Jenga balls. What are they doing? So, yeah, the fourth and John crew over there playing Jenga, and they just lost. All right, that's it. I got nothing else. Yeah. Final thoughts?
Obviously, we're going to the Super Bowl after this practice.
Oh, obviously. Yeah. Ron Brooks, obviously.
Hey, well, first preseason game Thursday against the Packers.
Yeah.
And I know Sam Bradford will not be there in Green Bay with us.
The Packers. We always put up numbers against the Packers.
But
somebody just said Wentz sucks. I think they're trolling.
Yeah, we'll see. But as we were saying about the cornerbacks, this Thursday is going to be one hell of a test. Hopefully Rodgers is out there to start the game, and maybe we can get a little bit of tape there on him. But it's going to be one hell of a test.
If he even plays.
I doubt it.
Brett Hundley might be playing. We don't know. But I want to see Aaron Grimes and C.J. Smith get snaps with the first team. That's all I got to say about that game Thursday.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. That's Mike Owens. I'm Adrian Fedkiw. We're out. Take care.